Do not lose your temper and use the past to punish one another. By Thich. In human life, some suffering does not come from the present moment, but from what has already passed. We sit here, in this very instant, yet the mind drags behind it an entire procession of heavy memories. Whenever something does not go our way, anger suddenly flares up, like fire meeting wind. And in that blaze, we pull old memories out to burn one another. We think we are defending ourselves, but in truth, we are exhausting our own hearts. Do not lose your temper and use the past to punish one another. This is not merely moral advice, but a path toward liberation. Anger rarely arises from the present moment alone. More often it is the crystallization of long unseen resentment of wounds that have never been healed. When we explode, our words are no longer guided by understanding, but by reflex. We speak of old matters, reopen past mistakes as though repeating them were a way to win. Yet in relationships, there is no victory that does not come with loss. The past has already closed its door. It lies there like a scar no longer bleeds. But if we keep scratching it, it will never stop hurting. We cannot change what has happened, but we can choose not to turn it into a weapon. Each time we drag the past out to accuse, we rob the present of its chance to heal. In meditation, we learn to recognize anger. The moment it first arises, no judgment, no suppression, just seeing it clearly. Anger is like a crying child. If we scold it, it cries louder. If we hold it with mindful breathing, it gradually settles. When anger is seen in the light of awareness, it no longer controls us. Do not lose your temper, not because anger is evil, but because in anger we lose our capacity to love. We turn loved ones into opponents, turn words into knives. What is spoken in anger often leaves marks far deeper than the event that caused it. Some words take only a second to say, but a lifetime to forget. Using the past to torment one another is a very subtle form of psychological violence. We do not strike, we do not shout, we repeat. We replay old mistakes like a sentence with no expiration date. No matter how much the other person changes, they are never allowed to step out of yesterday's shadow. And when they are imprisoned by the past, we are imprisoned with them. Love cannot grow in a space filled with indictments. A relationship can only be reborn where true forgiveness exists. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting everything, but choosing not to use painful memories as instruments of punishment. Forgiveness is the decision to live in the present, with the heart cleansed by understanding. When we learn to pause before reacting, we give both ourselves and the other. An immeasurable gift, just one breath of stopping can prevent countless tragedies. In that breath we remember. The person in front of us is not an enemy, but someone walking with us through this imperfect human life. There are moments when silence itself is compassion. Not silence as avoidance, but silence to prevent further harm. When anger has not yet cooled, every conversation becomes poison. Wait for the mind to cool, as you would wait for boiling water. To cool before drinking. A little patience can spare a lifetime of regret. The past should only be recalled for understanding and healing, never for condemnation. When speaking of old matters, speak with the voice of a learner, not of a judge. Say, back then we were both in pain. Instead of you caused me so much suffering. With just a change in tone, the door to empathy opens halfway. Do not lose your temper and use the past to punish one another. For life already carries enough pressure. Family, love, friendship, places meant for rest become battlefields. Simply because we refuse to release an old memory. When we learn to set the past down, our hands grow lighter and our hearts grow wider. In the end, meditation teaches us something very gentle. Everything is impermanent. Even mistakes, a human being is not the verdict of yesterday. Each person has the capacity to change. When seen with trusting eyes, if we keep the past like a whip, then no matter how many times the other kneels to apologize, the wound will never heal. Choose to live in the present with a mindful heart. Say what needs to be said, but say it with love. Remember this: each time we do not lose our temper, each time we do not bring up old wounds, we save a relationship from the edge of collapse. And then in the quiet of the mind, we discover something very simple. Peace does not come from others changing, but from our decision to stop punishing anyone, including ourselves.